Alright, what up YouTube? It's Doomnyc again. Here with a Yu-Gi-Oh debate. This is something new for me to do, but sounds like fun anyway. So, people have been asking me to do like a debate video on Hydrogeddon versus Jurrac Guaiba or Guaiba, whatever you guys want to call it. So I thought I would do that for you to explain the differences. So let's start off with Hydrogeddon. First off, level 4 dinosaur, obvious. 1600 attack, 1000 defense. Now, when this guy attacks and destroys your opponent's monster, you get to special summon a copy of itself, right? Now, obviously, this is pretty simple, basic knowledge to everyone. At least I hope. And at this point, when you get the second one, this guy can attack. So you can attack again if you want, and then afterward you can exceed summon for, a level 4, well, rank for a dinosaur, or actually any rank for exceed. And basically, that's all there is to Hydrogeddon. So now we're gonna go into the Jurrac Guaiba. Now, Jurrac Guaiba or Guaiba, this guy is a level 4 dinosaur, same thing. Attributes different, it's fire instead of water, and 1700 attack, 400 defense. Now, the attack is debatable, but again, it is 100 attack difference, so that does make, the world of difference in the game that we're playing right now. So, same thing, he attacks, destroys a monster, bam, you special summon another copy of itself, and you guys know how it goes from there. Now, this is where the differences start. This guy that's special summoned by his effect cannot attack. Also, Hydrogeddon's effect says that he has to, if he destroys a monster, he has to summon a copy of itself. Whereas Jurrac Guaiba gets to summon another Jurrac monster with 1700 or less attack. So, in the Jurrac deck, this is obviously a better choice. And let me explain to you now the reason behind why Dino Rabbit decks run Jurrac Guaiba over Hydrogeddon. The 1700 attack versus the 1600 attack is major because 1600 isn't getting over many monsters these days. It does get over enough, but then the extra 100 attack boost is extremely key. This is why it's key. What is the second most used card in the meta right now? Well, first is obviously going to be Tour Guide. Secondly is going to be this guy, Reborn Tengu. Now, Reborn Tengu's stats are 1700 attack and 600 defense. Now, everyone pretty much knows if Reborn Tengu leaves the field by any means necessary, you get to special summon another copy of himself, right? Now, this is where Jurrac Guaiba gets the nod over Hydrogeddon. If I summon Jurrac Guaiba and I go head to head with Reborn Tengu, we both destroy the monster, right? Guaiba goes, Tengu goes. Your opponent will summon another Tengu, and what do? You summon another Guaiba if you're playing, Dino Rabbit. And basically why this works is because of the wording in the text for Jurrac Guaiba. Basically it says, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Jurrac monster. Now, that means that he can special summon a monster as long as this monster is destroyed, even if he's not on the field. Now, if you look at the wording for Hydrogeddon, it says, when this card destroys a monster your opponent controls by battle and sends it to the graveyard. Now, apparently the wording sends to the graveyard means that this guy still has to be face up on the field, and you can, Google this, look it up online. Pretty much any of the monsters that have that effect, like Shura, the Blackwing Shura, basically say that they have to send it to the graveyard. Because it says that, that means that this guy has to be face up on the field in order to get his effect. If you look at Jurrac Guaiba's text, it doesn't say anything about sending them to the graveyard, which means that this guy does not have to be face up on the field as long as he destroyed a monster. So guess what? This is actually a one card answer to your opponent's Reborn Tengu, because if they summon Reborn Tengu and end and they say your turn, you summon Guaiba, and you can literally go head to head, take your 3 Guaibas out the deck, you take their 3 Tengus out the deck, and before you know it, Reborn Tengu, one of their best cards in their deck, is gone. And if you're running Dino Rabbit, you still have all your rabbits to use. You still have your main plays, plus you still have tour guides to match their tour guides. So again, this is very, very good. This is going to be a very key card in the meta right now. That's why I did the tech update video about Jurrac Guaiba, because he's that good right now. So yeah, 1700 attack versus 1600, and an effect that has to happen when he's face up on the field only, as opposed to an effect that happens whether he's a face up or not. So you be the judge, but in my opinion, Jurrac Guaiba crushes Hydrogeddon on every aspect. So if that explains it to you guys, I hope it does. That's the reason why everybody's playing Guaiba instead of Hydrogeddon right now. You could possibly make a deck with both. It definitely could work, but everybody's giving the nod to this guy right now. So I hope that clears it up to everybody. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, YouTube, peace.